Hey! It's time to discuss the Legend Vox Machina Season 3, Episode 8, The Siege of Emon, and we are...
Bard!
The Sorcerer Pat.
It's, okay. The Rogue Spidey.
Druid Navi.
Dragonborn Oracle Rana.
I heard it. I heard the monk.
Oracle, eh?
Yeah.
You can read the future, eh?
Yeah.
Can you see this?
And I was looking straight ahead.
That's funny. But what an episode, guys. What an episode. Giving us a hope and then taking it away immediately.
I know, like, just gathering everybody, actually convincing her dad, gathering, like, Groon and all that, and just that sliver of hope just to be bamboozled.
Right? Especially after the whole Percy funeral. Like, you're like, all right, we're gonna get some wind under our sails. Like
Raishan was like, no, they just lost them 2 hours ago. Bet I'm gonna come make a deal with them now and trade and
Here is
Raishan, like she said last time, it's off. Next time we see each other, we're enemies. And then comes back and is just like, hey, like we got to work together again.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know.
Well, I thought when she still had revenge, so maybe it made sense. Like, you know, she still want to go after Thordak.
It was too much back and forth. She was already about the revenge before.
I think Thordak got sus over him. She just gave them up.
I think
because if then the Pike said this was closed within like less than like a few hours ago. So maybe like if Thordak knew it, everything would have been set up in place. Like without any mistakes of that not being able to open, so I'm thinking maybe she got sus.
Yeah,
and then he confronted her, and then she just told her.
I agree. I think Raishan was still actually trying to help, and then Thordak. I'm hoping she was trying to help.
I think she sold us up the river because it clearly happened not too long ago. She wouldn't have time to She made the decision, I think.
She's bald-headed and fine. Why would she do that to us?
I don't see a way for them to win without, I don't know. I don't know how they could win, but with all the devastation that's happening, all the main characters that seem like they're currently in danger, maybe time travel, actually. It'll be a way for them to, kill everybody, show how bad things could have went, and then go back and remake. They're going to save Scum. And then go back and remake the decision when Raishan's like, hey, we can either go after Ripley right now or we can go after Thordak right now. If they make the choice to go after Thordak, then I think they can win.
Like an endgame type of thing. I don't know.
I know, but I don't think it does either, but it feels like save scumming. If I was playing the game, I'd be like, I need to go back and make a different choice thing because everything's going so bad now. Or maybe they play through and maybe... Yeah, but I mean, even though it's based off a tabletop, they are still writing it. I think it could be a way to show all the devastation and then just kind of be like, well, which I think would be a bit of a cop out. But if they do stick with it, then what's the next season even gonna be? Like, who's around? Is it just gonna be everything's kind of melted?
It feels like they maybe went for hours discussing this plan because they knew they had multiple armies gathered and this is like a final battle of sorts. And so to me, it feels like Keyleth laid it out here saying y'all are gonna march right up to the front. Bad plan already. I feel like I don't know. It was just maybe not
for the pincer plan they had. It was a good plan.
It relied heavily on Raishan telling the truth, and it relied. I don't know. It relied heavily on the element of surprise.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of time has passed. Like for them to get to these armies, like when she got to her dad, he was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you've been gathering people." So word's gotten out that you guys are building a team for something. And
if the dad knows, then
Thordak knows.
Thordak is sitting there like, these motherfuckers think they're gonna sneak into my house. Like,
it wouldn't be hard to hear about.
But how he knows that moment, that night?
That's why he found
scouts, man. You have a baby dragon flying in a perimeter around 100 miles. It'd be pretty easy to feel.
Baby's got big.
Hard to move armies without people noticing.
In general, even if Raishan didn't sell them out, I believe it was a bad plan to just march.
It was a terrible
through the front. But
I mean,
I don't know what else you would do, but
so they have an army and there's a bridge there. What other way do you get the army into where the dragons are at without?
I don't know. Plant a tree there and then have Keyleth portal them through a safe.
Plant a tree.
She's like, in 60 years,
we will come back in 60 years.
They grew a tree out of the dragon.
That was like a magic power.
Do that and then create a portal. I don't know. I'm saying get creative, guys. I don't know. I'm brainstorming. You asked me to come up with something. I'm saying going head on with the full army was a bad idea, whether Raishan sold them out or not. And to not think that Thordak would even have scouts in general, he would be ready for an attack, period. So, I don't think that was the right call.
Have we seen... Go ahead.
Sorry, I think I think plan was fine because they do have enough troops, mages, and stuff for them to take down spawns because I know they are terrifying, but they are not Cinder King. But now that Cinder King had come literally from down there, like it's just there's just no taking back. And I think what they have missed, if Raishan was right, whatever, to just see like, oh, we're gonna take Cinder King down in while he's in a cave in a lair. Like we'll just take him down, and then they should have assumed that maybe what if he leaves the lair? What then?
Yeah, like it'd be so easy to
like,
just
just be like
move.
I'm popping out, and maybe I wish that Keyleth was like, okay, yeah, I will go with her, but we're gonna check the other layer, like other way we did go through that we did check through just to make sure they were guarding it. I think Raishan turned on them. For sure, because she said that she will be enemy, and she is.
Even if she didn't turn on them, she still gotta die. Like I literally can't trust you. I understand that you say you didn't turn on me, but it really feels like you did. So we're just gonna kill you too.
Yeah, because like you didn't help us. I'm curious on when Raishan comes through and try to fight with.
I better see her fighting Thordak, hands up. That's the only way I'm a believer.
Yeah,
you know our team ain't gonna kill nobody.
You know what? That's what's gonna happen. Raishan gonna save the day.
They cut Kev.
What happened with Ripley? What happened with Ripley?
I don't know why we didn't kill Ripley, but Kev got cut in half.
Yeah, they did.
The funeral was really sad. You know, the casket was beautiful, but it was just sad to actually see Percy. He's dead. Like the episode start. Like the episode started with his like a flashback how we met him, and there's no deals made. There's no gods talked to. Nothing. He died. So I don't know where this is. Like this is sad. It was really sad to see them all like grieve. Scanlan coming in. If I were Scanlan, it would be so hard not to blame myself if, like, maybe if I were there, the situation could have been different. And
it looks like it wasn't worth it either. It looks like it didn't really pan out. He couldn't find her, or I don't know. We're probably gonna.
If Scanlan was there, he would have got hit with the fear toxin too and been tripping about his daughter.
Yeah. Or maybe I guess they could have used the Midcarver to see where she is exactly, what's being built, so kind of prepare what kind of layer. I don't know how Scanlan would have helped. I don't think he could, but I understand his emotions. Like I wasn't there
because the way they set that trap off. Look, if they didn't know where she was at, she was still in the cave. They'd have had their plan for hitting it. Vex set the trap off because she was like walking around like mumbling, and then like boobied into a trap, and then it set off the fear toxins.
Boobied into a trap.
I'm also wondering, like, that's probably what's his name? Sam Riegel, who plays Scanlan, may or may not have had some filming obligation or voice acting gig that he had to leave, because sometimes not all of them can be there. So that's why certain characters are off on an arc randomly in the show, because maybe they just weren't there for multiple weeks at a time. And maybe that actually happened where he just wasn't playing and came back and what? His character's dead? Fuck, like you're gonna feel bad about even just not being there too. Like, damn, maybe I could have been there to help save your character, man. Shit.
Yeah, I could have been there from the beginning when it was happening, so you guys didn't have to go through this by yourself. And yeah, I understand his conflict between I can't. I'm with my team, and I'm not with my team, and I fail my team, and also I can't get with my daughter either. Like both I'm failing at, so why don't I just pick one and put my energy in one and then figure out the other one? It's just sad. It's sad that Percy's gone, and I did like that Vex was able to kind of figure out what to do with that with Keyleth. It's like it's gonna happen, but come on, we can have some happiness. Well,
as soon as he had that little bit of happiness, though.
Hold on, some what? You guys got some what?
What?
What word did you just say?
Happiness, like Vex.
Penis. I get it. You guys are disgusting.
They got to at least hook up and got some spoons before shit went tits up again.
He wakes up he's getting tugged. She's like, "Hey, we got business."
He's like, hey,
let me sleep.
I need to tell you your origin story real quick. Like, what? So
don't forget
this. I feel like this was a Vex episode actually, through and through, because this was the culmination of her arc where she kind of realizes that she should have opened up, and she should have at least not shut off someone who clearly cared for her, because especially when you do this sort of job, you don't know when they're gonna die. And her being able to talk back to her dad, I believe when before she stood up to him, but still didn't kind of give her whole piece, basically everything that she'd been suppressing.
She's doing the thing that Percy did when they met. And she was like, you're shit at negotiation. He's like, when you don't have anything to play, you go with the truth. And that's what she did with her father.
So Byrodon is the destroyed city that we see in the very beginning where Vax and Vax are standing. So it was by Thordak, and that's how their mom died. It's crazy. It's crazy that their dad was like, I'm not gonna say it outright, but I do secretly blame you guys for it. It's like, no, it was a dragon.
Right. Yeah, why wouldn't he say it was a dragon that killed him in the first place?
He never reassured
because he
them.
sent she said you sent us there to be with mom, or you sent mom there with us, like sent them away. And she's like, she wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for us. And then so the dragon attacks, and he's like, I'm not gonna blame this dragon. I'm just gonna blame you.
Like,
which is easier, because if you blame the dragon, then you got to go kill that dragon, and it's dragon seems like he don't want to get killed.
Oh, smart.
And you want something to like blame on, and you can't really blame the dragon. It's easy to blame.
And another thing she kind of got from Percy too is like, live your truth, and she just wanted him to like just come out with it. It seemed like the father had really pushed that down too. You see where Vex gets it from.
Suppressed.
So the father's like, yeah, fuck, it was my fault.
You know, them elves ain't really quick with the emotions. You know, they're really
they're very logical,
deep in here. You know, I mean, they look at him. He looked like Spock for a reason.
It does.
Troy Baker, baby.
He looks like Troy Baker, literally. It's so funny.
Yeah. God, I cannot wait for the next few episodes. It's gonna be sad, but I hope we pull it through. We have like 4 episodes. There's no turning back, because if we turn back, there's nothing to bring back anymore. Like,
I believe we're finishing the season in these clothes.
Yeah,
we are. So yeah.
What outfit to finish it?
We will see you guys on the next episode. Check out thenormies.com right now if you want to finish it up with us, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.